Hi, and welcome to Self Care for Educators. I am your host, Tina Boger, and this is episode 30. And here's what we're going to do in this episode. What we're going to do is we're going to play around with what I'm calling the 111 energy reset. That's right, the 111 energy reset. Super, super simple. So here's what it is in a nutshell. It's one deep breath, 1 minute of movement, and one drink of water. Here's the reminder is that when we hit that kind of slump where our brain is foggy and we feel sluggish and we are tired and we don't want to do anything, the motivation is gone and we just want to reach for the caffeine, right? Or the sugar. Let's resist that urge and instead do the 111. And I love the 111 because one is such a small, little, tiny little number, which is the reminder that the small things actually make a huge difference. We know that feeling, right? Where we're feeling awful and we just have a drink of water and all of a sudden we're like, oh, well, that was a good thing. Or we go for a little tiny itty bitty walk and we're like, oh, that was a good thing. And we don't have to overhaul our whole lives. Just these small, tiny things add up and have a huge impact. So this 111 energy reset, super simple. In fact, it probably takes us, I'm going to say 80 seconds. So the one deep breath, that's about 10 seconds, right? So literally we're just going to pause. We can do it right now. We're going to just take that slow, deep breath. What I want you to do is I want you to breathe in through your nose. I want you to pause, right? Take that slow inhale, pause, and then take a longer exhale. That longer exhale is really, really good for our nervous system. In fact, let's do it right now together, okay? Here we go. Go ahead and take an inhale, pause, and then take a nice slow exhale. Good. First one done. The next is 1 minute of movement. 60 seconds. That's it. 1 minute of movement. So if you are sitting, just stand up and shake out your arms and legs. Maybe you do a stretch. Maybe you march in place. Maybe you just roll your shoulders out. If you feel really crazy, do some jumping jacks or dance a little bit. Do a little power pose. Touch 3 walls in the room you're currently in. Just do something. Literally look at your watch, take 1 minute and just go do it. Okay? 1 minute. So I'm going to do that right now. I am sitting down, so I am looking at my watch right now. Perfect. I am going to shake out my shoulders. I'm standing up. So I was sitting down. Sorry, I stood up. I am shaking out my shoulders. Perfect. I am rolling my neck. I hope you're doing this too. Don't make me feel totally stupid. Even if you are in your car, be very, very safe, but you can shake out your shoulders a little bit, right? Move your neck around a little bit, right? Move your shoulders up, move your shoulders down. I am now moving my whole arms around. I am marching in place. Maybe you can hear it, right? Oh, that feels really good. Perfect. I am going to move around. You might hear my voice go away. I'm going to move over here. I am going to move over here. I'm going to move my arms up towards the ceiling. That feels really good. I'm going to take a nice stretch. I am going to move down. Perfect. Oh, I looked at my watch. That was exactly 1 minute. Perfect. And then the kicker that brings this all together, let's have a little bit of water. Go ahead. I got my cup right here. I want you to grab your water. I want you to take a nice big gulp of water. Ready? Go. Doesn't that taste delicious? We are combating that dehydration, right? Because we know, we got to drink that dumb water, right? Dehydration, even a tiny bit of dehydration causes that fatigue and brain fog and low energy, right? And just a little bit of water can improve our focus and our alertness within seconds, right? So how do you feel? Pretty crazy that within what, 80 seconds, right? We can totally change how we feel. Just doing this right now as I'm recording this, I literally feel different. I love that so much. And there's lots of science behind this. So if you are a questioner, if you're one of my people that needs to know a little bit about this, let me tell you. So what just happens is we activated our nervous system. So we went from feeling sluggish to more alert. We increased our circulation, right? That movement, we were sending fresh oxygen to our brain. We did that through our breathing and through our movement. And we reset our whole mental state. So we interrupted that fatigue and that stress. We changed our mental state, right? Maybe we were ruminating, maybe we were worrying, maybe we were fretting about the future. We changed that. And here's the best part. Again, 80, 90 seconds. We didn't need any equipment. We didn't need a whole lot of time. It felt really good. We didn't need a formal break. Just a tiny, tiny bit of space in our day, and we did an entire reset. So remember, we can do this anywhere, before a meeting, after a drive, right? When our energy dips in the afternoon, we can do this with our students. We can do this totally on our own. We can do this before we start a meeting, the 1-1-1 energy reset. Remember, we're going to take one deep breath. We're going to do 1 minute, that's it, of movement, easy movement or crazy movement. You get to decide. Maybe it's a 1-minute dance party and you're going to take one big drink of water. If you want to turn the dial up, have an entire glass of water. If it feels like too much, have one sip of water. One sip of water, just have a little bit. One deep breath, 1 minute of movement, one sip or glass of water, and move on with your day. If you do that multiple times throughout the day, it's going to have a huge overall impact. And what you're doing is you are creating a new habit without having to overhaul your entire life. And those are the best habits. Make it a great week. I'm cheering so stinking hard for you. You're amazing. You know who else is amazing? Adrian. You know who else is amazing? Solution Tree. You know who else is amazing? Marzana Resources. You know who else is amazing? You, my badass self-care squad. I'm cheering so stinking hard for you. I'm so grateful for you. I love you. Have an amazing week.